Alrighty, I bet you're wondering what I'm gonna be doing with this. Well, this is a recipe out of the 40s, and it's a whole stuffed cabbage. They say it's easier than making individuals. I don't know, I've never done this, but we're gonna find out. And I have a feeling that I'm gonna start cutting this here, and then I'm gonna turn the camera off, because I have a feeling it's gonna take a while to hollow out this here cabbage. So you're supposed to take the core out first, it says. And so that's what I'm doing, you know. And I'm not sure how easy this is gonna be. And then we're gonna move on to the rest of the recipe, because I gotta get this in the oven because it's gonna take hours to cook. And yeah, and I want it to be ready for dinner time, you know, because I'm sure it's gonna be delicious, because everything from the 40s was delicious. Am I right? Yeah, I know. Okay, all right, so we gotta get the core out first. I'm working on it. All right, my friends. Apparently they had a lot of free time on their hands back then, because this took forever to hollow out. It's not like hollowing out a watermelon or a you know, pumpkin or something. But anyway, okay, so now we're gonna get on to the filling. All right, so I got one of those mixes. So back then it was very popular, and some markets still carry it. Mine did. This is a beef, pork, and veal mix, and it's called a meatloaf or meatball mix. Some markets don't carry it anymore, but mine does. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that into the bowl. And this is 1 pound. Look at the beautiful color of it, though, right? Am I right? Okay. So now we're gonna put this in. We're gonna add in 1 egg. We're gonna add in some thyme. About 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. About 1/4 cup of celery. 1/4 cup of chopped onions. Some chopped garlic. And about 1/2 cup of chopped mushrooms. There we go. And we're gonna also add in about 1 cup of cooked regular white rice. Okay, now here we go, the fun part. Mix it all together. Next, we're gonna take our meat mixture and we're gonna go ahead and put it on into the cabbage. I'm not sure that it's all gonna fit in here, but I'm gonna give it a try. So it says to really pack it in there. That's what I'm doing. I might have to put some in a separate dish, but I'm packing it. I'm packing it in there. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Like a spring flower. Alrighty now, in a separate bowl, we're gonna take 1 can of tomato sauce, just regular tomato sauce. We're gonna take 1 can of diced tomatoes, juice and all, and 1 can of tomato paste. Has anybody ever tried to open a can of tomato paste? Boy, they are the hardest things to open. I mean, they should make them with the pull tabs on them. Do you guys agree? Have you ever tried? You know what I'm talking about. It's been that way forever. Now we're gonna mix this all together. Make it one big tomato mess. Now make sure that the dish you're using is oven safe, because this is gonna go straight into the oven. If you have an oven safe bowl, it holds the cabbage much easier. So now we're gonna take this tomato and we're gonna pour it right over the top. Just like the recipe says. How am I doing? I wanna make sure we get it all covered. Okay, now we're gonna cover this with aluminum foil, and we are gonna put this right in the oven at 275 degrees for 3 hours. That's right, this is gonna take a while. I don't know how they're saying that this is so much easier than just making rolled stuffed cabbage, but okay. We're doing what they're saying, and you know me, following the recipes. So we're gonna cover this up with foil, and I'm gonna get this off to the oven so that it'll be ready for dinner. Should I set a place at the table for you? Alrighty, well, it sure looks good, and it sure smells amazing. So now, so far so good, you're supposed to cut it in wedges. Let's see how this works out. Who doesn't like a good wedgie, right? And put some slices onto the plate. There we go. Oh, you better cut it all the way through. All the way through on both sides. Alrighty. So this has all the food groups in it, guys. Whoa. So I think this is going to be a good one. I think it's going to be a good one. So I'm going to get Meg. We're going to do a taste test. Alrighty, I forgot to tell you. You're supposed to scoop out some of the red sauce out of the bowl and put it on. Now, doesn't that look amazing? I sure hope it tastes as good as it smells and looks.
Sure smells like a lot of things.
A lot of stuff going on, baby. I think it's going to be really good. You know, they say, I couldn't believe when the recipe said that it's easier to make it this way than to make.
Oh, don't worry, I'll get back into frame. I was just, You're really enjoying it a lot?
I am, actually.
I'm just trying to get a thorough bite. That's all. Scrumdiddly yum yum.
It's really good.
It is good, but it's what you think it is. It's
cabbage
and meat.
But it's definitely not easier than just doing individual rolls.
It's good though.
It's dinner.